Hello and welcome to this week's episode, Totally Oblivious. I'm your host, Caleb. That's co-host Alex.
Yo!
And this is a show where the only thing that's ever consistent is the fact that nothing ever effing works. I don't understand. So we already complained about this, I'm sure. But we have this whole thing set up to be able to use the internet whilst recording.
Mm-hmm.
And so ideally, who is A? Who was
in this room?
Who's A?
I don't know.
There's no A.
I don't even think you have a family member that starts with an A.
Who? What the F is that?
Who? There is a bot account.
There's a bot. Get me out of here. Anyway, we have it set up that the computer should be directly connected to a TV screen that is right in front of us, that we would be able to search the internet as we record, and I'd be able to record our audio straight to the computer and alongside the recording of whatever we decide to look up. But for some god unknown reason, the computer just decided it doesn't want to connect to the TV.
That is very peculiar.
Despite the fact that it shows that it's connected. I don't get it. It make no sense.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Nonsensical things.
Is it?
The question, because it did this last time.
No.
Right before the entire recording that we had died.
No.
Is that it wasn't connecting to the TV.
No.
And it took just like me slapping the computer, and then it's like, oh.
Try slapping the computer again. I won't blame Colby. Colby, right now, you're exploding. Oh my God, not actually.
So for some reason...
It works now, by the way. Audience, you can't see it.
For some reason, the HDMI cord...
Could be bad HDMI.
...only be connected to one port. And if it's not that port, it will still act like it's connected to the TV, but not actually.
Actually, hold on. Is it down here? Is it connected? Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. That's the graphics card.
What the F?
Yeah, it needs to be connected to the graphics card.
Then what are the other effing ones for?
Not those ones. I hate it too.
What's the point?
They're made for different monitors.
Oh my gosh. And Colby's printer is directly in the way.
I know that printer's never been used.
I can't see.
Blow up that printer right now. So I guess if we're cutting some of this in the beginning, what are we talking about in today's video?
Well, I figure first we can talk about our lives.
Okay.
Start with yours.
Nothing.
Great. My life, angry.
You are a very angry chud today.
Since we last spoke, I had this just epiphany because I was angry last episode.
When aren't you angry?
When is the world a good place?
Is that the question?
Yes, I'm answering your question with a question.
Well, honestly, it's how you make of it. Happiness is a choice. It's like...
Okay, shut up. So, in between the last time we recorded and now, things have gone wrong in the news even more than PlayStation being stupid and AI being stupid, because AI is always going to be stupid at this point, because those companies who run those are stupid and inherently, because they are basically doing an unsustainable business that is going to eventually crash and burn, and I'm just waiting for that to happen, and then I'll laugh at all of them. But in other fun news, Alex was just talking about this, so I'm surprised he's not aware as to one of the reasons why I'm angry, is in recent news, because of all these gosh dang cuts that they've done to our government, which apparently were supposed to be good. Well, apparently one of them was research and like stopping a parasite that makes your poo-poo explode at your butthole. So that's been fun.
The reason I haven't been angry is I don't even talk about.
Alex, it's not just Taco Bell.
Well, here's another thing. I don't eat vegetables all that often. Like I saw that happen, I went, wow. Anyway, that's for everybody else's problem. Fucking carnivore over here.
Literally, that is like the dumbest thing I've heard.
Well, I can't be mad at it either because this was bound to fucking happen. Like this is just an eye roll moment for me.
It's angering because there's no reason for this to even have been the case.
Yeah, if certain people weren't elected into positions of power that they were clearly not supposed to be in.
Yeah, so have fun this summer not being able to enjoy pretty much anything that goes into a salad.
Yep.
If your salsa has cilantro in it, that could be... And tacos with cilantro on it, better avoid that. Also, any berries, apparently, can't eat that. Mm-hmm. So, I guess F us.
Or it's all a conspiracy theory. Now we're getting crazy here, where they don't want you to actually eat fruit so they can save all the water for the AI plants. It's actually big brain. How can every produce be infected by this?
Well, they say watermelons are fine.
Watermelons on the table. This is watermelon season.
Watermelon's the only, like one of the few fruit. Pretty much, it's any fruit that you eat the skin. They're saying not to eat.
Really?
Yeah. So like bananas and watermelons are fine because you remove the skin. So I'd have to assume that citrus fruits also fall into that category, but they're also not technically in season.
True, but doesn't most citrus actually kill bacteria because it's like on that? All right,
not necessarily. I think you're thinking of citrus scented things.
No,
citrus scented cleaners kill bacteria.
Well, I know they have to make up some of it, but yeah, if that's true, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, so all of our good fresh fruit, can't eat that. That sucks. I had the chart too. I was in a rabbit hole last night. Just seeing a bunch of different stuff just made me angry. It was just not fun to look at.
I don't think you have fun in social media ever. I think you make yourself angry.
That's 90% of social media these days. It's either you're getting angry or you're getting angry because you're like, is this even a real account?
True.
Like none of this is real. Everything sucks. Okay, here it is. So yeah, I was right. Anything that you reduce the skin, you can eat. So watermelon, cantaloupe, oranges, bananas, avocados, and pineapple you can eat. Vegetables and herbs are pretty much off the effing table unless you cook them.
Terrible. Yeah. I usually cook most of my food.
All berries told to avoid. So F me, I guess, because those are my favorite ones to eat.
Yeah.
Also peaches. I love peaches. Apparently can't effing eat that because they decided to roll back food regulations, which is, like one of those important things.
Flashback back to me when I said America's too big for fascism. It's doubling down on that. The people in power are fucking morons when it doesn't come to...
They're too stupid to make fascism work.
It won't work. We just have to deal with this until the next thing. This is just the scenario we're having to.
This is just like one of those like events on a game.
Yeah.
That you're just like,
I have to just wait this out.
I hate this event. I guess I'm not playing the game.
This was just what it is. Like even if somehow another Republican were to get in power, who is, I'm not even kidding you, ever so slightly smarter, we're not going to be in this scenario. Doubt that will happen. Dude, it's going to be nuts.
Politics have been like severely compromised for I think like the next decade.
Yeah, it's
been compromised for a decade already, and
it's been compromised for a long time.
You know what? You're right. we've only known how compromised it is for a decade. It's been compromised probably since the 50s.
Yeah. Fuck. It might be. I'm gonna say 40s. I think it goes back to the 40s. I think it
could go back to the start of the country.
Yes, I would agree to that. I think there were certain Zinchian points back then that led to the crucial moment in World War II, and then from World War II moving onward, it's just an endless spiral into something. Yes. I think it's more precedent than ever before in this time that I think China has a fucking point where it's like, yeah, no, you need to have qualifications. Like how their whole government works is you start out at like a local level and you have to build up before you can even be like anywhere in like the whole nation. Like that's the thing they do. God, man, there's so much red tape and yellow. There's so much tape. There's tape everywhere.
Oh gosh, not the tape.
It's not gonna work. Like you're gonna need. I don't think you can call it like cleaning the swamp. Full reset. Burn everything. We gotta reset this hoe.
We gotta do a soft reboot.
Yeah. That's what it is at the end of the day. You know, I don't want to get all doom and gloom. I knew about all this stuff, but it's just like. As you can tell the fruit enjoyer versus the guy who will eat anything else.
Baby palate.
Not a baby palate.
Baby palate.
No, I made my mom watch that thing, and I go, even I don't like half this food. Most of my friends don't like half this food. Caleb just eats everything.
Baby palate.
No, I fucking hate that phrase. Baby palate. No, there's just some foods I'm not gonna fucking eat. It's like, no, this is a dumb food. I'm not gonna have like.
That's just a baby mindset.
No, I want you to know I have fucking tried crickets, chocolate crickets. I'm like, these are okay. I'm not gonna go out of my way to eat these all the time. I have preferences. I'm gonna choose the hamburger over the.
Go on.
I'm trying to figure out what's.
Go on.
Look at these foods I don't fucking like that I have to carve out of my fucking back of my mind. Oh God, I'm forgetting oh my God, what's the name of it? My mom, this is how much I hate it. My mom makes this for my dad and I hate it. It's not clamato, but you can't put clamato in it. The tomato based like shrimp food, you just eat raw.
Ceviche?
Thank you. Fucking hate that one. And I'm not the only Mexican who hates it. I know a whole bunch of other ones are like, dude, people make that and it pisses me off. I'm like,
baby palates always try to justify.
No, it is bad. I'd rather have the superior sushi with it. That's ass. It's just shrimp drenched in just tomato. I'm like, no.
Maybe you're just having it wrong.
No, that's how my mother's been having it for years. And I see other people do it. I'm like, this is just that. And then maybe there's like,
I'm gonna ask a stupid question, but do you not like salsa?
It's hit or miss for me. I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay.
I like other condiments better. If anything, chips as like, you know, I go to a Mexican place, they serve me chips. I'll just have the chips. And I'm like, this is not what the fuck I'm here for. I do not want the salsa chips. I usually want the plate you give me with like the jalapenos, the onions, beans, the rice. That's what I'm here for. You know, there's guac on the side with like maybe some sour cream. I'm like, I'll have it. I'll here or there, but I'm here for that. I'm not here for the salsa. That's crazy. And even then, do you think it's baby palate not to like sour cream?
Yeah.
The entirety of Guatemala does not like it. My girlfriend, I went there. You know, she even says it. It's okay to say it. Third world country. The entirety fucking hates sour cream. They do not like it. They're like, why do you want to make your food sour? What the fuck is the point of this? I want you to know, saying baby palate, you piss off multiple nations. Multiple. They don't fuck with ranch. That's the entire east side, except for Europeans. Europeans love ranch.
About ranch?
Blue cheese. You don't like me for liking blue cheese. I fuck with blue cheese. I love me some blue cheese. I don't
care about blue cheese.
Who doesn't like blue cheese? I know a lot of people don't like blue cheese. I'm okay with blue cheese. Blue cheese, like just cheese itself, not the sauce I fuck with. There's just preferences. I just don't like certain foods.
Alex's seem to lean more towards baby, so that there's.
Babies don't even have any of that. Actually, I think the phrasing is wrong you have here. It's toddler. Babies will be given food and they'll just consume because they don't know.
Clearly, baby palate works because those with baby palate get insulted by it.
No, because it's fucking stupid. There's just some objectively bad food. Like snails, had snails. France, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? No.
Okay,
no.
That's like delving into different things. That's like...
This has now become the baby palate episode.
There's like,
what can I not have that you're gonna say to me that's baby palate?
Like, for one, fruits and vegetables. If you just like actively don't eat fruits and vegetables, like that's automatic baby palate.
No, I actually think I've seen more babies consume that.
They're forced to. They have nothing else to eat.
Actually, they don't even eat that. It's in slop mode. It's in the fucking Actually, babies might be low key goated because they eat the slop from the Gerber thing.
That stuff is disgusting.
No. This is like toddler palate stuff. That's what we should need a
baby palate. It's still, like I said, it's baby palate because it insults the people more.
I guess
you can see it now because Alex is angry.
No, because I think it's dumb. Like there are certain foods that are just ass. I'm not gonna have Heinz ketchup. It's like 70% sugar. No, and also the Heinz mustard. That one's bad too. Love mustard though. I'm fine with that. If I had a burger and there's mustard in it on accident, I don't give a fuck. I like me some mustard. It's not a preferred option, but if it's there, I'm gonna have it. Pickles, I'd rather just have a cucumber. If
your palate consists of like one singular color, baby palate.
No, then if that's the definition, fuck no. I got every color in the spectrum.
But doesn't like fruits and vegetables.
No, I do like fruits and vegetables. Actually, I fucked up 2 fucking mandarin oranges, blasted out of my mind, and I'm like, damn, I wish I had a third. I woke up the next day going, fuck, I finished both of my mandarin oranges. I'm so sad. Nah, I fuck with that.
No, baby palate pretty much just means you're picky.
Then just say picky.
But
even then, what's too picky? What infuriates you about a person when they don't eat something? Like low key, if you just eating chicken tenders and fries everywhere, that's baby palate.
That's infuriating. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like, holy crap! There is so much different food to eat, and you're eating the same thing all the time.
No, that's bad. Variety is awesome.
Exactly. That's what I be saying.
I don't know. I do enjoy fruits and vegetables. They're not. The problem is
everything. Everything I eat is balanced perfectly.
If there's fruits in the fridge, I'm gonna fuck it up. If there's not, it's not. But remember, flashback to a previous episode. The fruits in my house are segregated to my father. He only eats them and then proceeds to get angry at any of us for eating the fruits. I still
don't understand that idea.
Caleb, you met my father and actually had an active discussion with him on movie villains. Do you not get my father is a literal ape? For anybody new watching this,
that conversation doesn't mean I understand him. That
no, you
means
should.
I don't understand him more.
No, and then that's how
the only understanding is that he's not to be understood.
Exactly. It's okay. We're gonna fun time story bit. This is the food episode today. I know it's Caleb texted me earlier today. We usually do tier lists on food or like games. I'm like, we could just expand that horizon. I wanted this episode to be a DBZ tier list of the movies, but no, it's
I haven't
food.
seen all the movies, so that's kind of why we're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, we'll do that one later. I want to do that. We might be getting Album on that because I think he's part of most of them, but that's not the point. So. Me and my brother eat a lot of food. The pantry, there are foods in my house that I will fuck up. There's a lot of foods. I'm a pretty big heavy carb guy. Okay, I like me some carbs. I like me some pasta. I made some really good. A little bit. It was more on the spicy side. My brother put too much paprika in that hoe. On the pasta side, fucking awesome. If anything, if I could have added more to it, because I don't have a baby palate, I'm like. I would have fucked with some asparagus or broccoli on the side. Steamed, by the way. Raw broccoli, you're crazy.
Raw broccoli's good.
It's fine, but there's better ways to have it.
Not in this. era, but
Yeah, no, I can't have broccoli now.
back when we had food regulations, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, no, that one I would be like, it needs a few greens. I've been definitely adding a lot more greens, peppers and onions. I've been doing it, but I don't like them long. Gotta have them short, have them really diced. But going back to my father, right? So not only does he total concentration camp the fucking fruits in the house, me and my brother like to munch on the chocolate that my mom and dad get. But my dad's gotten to such a point trying to hide food. Terrible hider, by the way. He's been doing this for how old am I? 24? 24 years. Maybe less than that. Maybe we'll say like 20 years. He's gotten to the point where he just hides food, open food, behind the couch. What? Yeah. I get it. Me and my brother fuck up the chocolate. It happens. I got a little bit of a sweet tooth. But like, he does this with everything. I'm going to tell you an infamous case about how bad my father
was. Lucky you don't live where there's abundant mice.
Yes. Oh my God. I think my father. You're not a man if you don't know what a 12 millimeter socket is and know how to crank it with the car. My father. I'm gonna hide brownies. This is years ago. This is the moment when I got older. I realized my dad's a fucking moron and I shouldn't trust any of the men in my life. There's a box of brownies in a plastic container. This is years ago. Me and my brother weren't even looking for the brownies that day. We were completely fine. Had some chorizo and eggs that my Aunt Paula made. Fine. 5 o'clock rolls around. My mom's making food, turns on the oven. Remember, Hispanic. We don't check it.
Gosh.
The oven begins to smell like plastic, and then for the first time ever, me witnessing my mom berate my father. Miguel, are you dumb as fuck? Why did you put this in the fucking oven? It's like they fucking eat everything. And like, for once in my life, I think my Aunt Paula actually stood up to my dad and went, dude, they ate before. They weren't even in the kitchen looking for this shit.
They didn't even care.
And I was like, the one time I was like, yeah, man, I didn't want the fucking brownies. I think that was at the point of my life where I ate too many brownies, made myself sick, so I kind of steered away from him. And I'm just like, he does this constantly. My brother's more of a culprit now of it, because going back to putting the candy bar behind the couch, my brother eats it, right? And I tell Andrew, I'm like, that's the last piece of that chocolate. You know he's going to get fucking mad at you, and then he's going to want retribution. You need to buy me food because you ate my food. So you know what my brother does? Throws me underneath the bus about 2 hours later, and I knew that son of a bitch was going to do that. It was him. I saw him. Ask mom. I literally have evidence. And then he goes, Andrew, Alex told me that you ate it. And then he asked my mom, and he goes, yeah, I fucking Andrew ate that shit. So I look back at a lot of previous conversations in my life where I went, I definitely ate some of his food. I'm not gonna hold that against him or against me. But I'm like, I think my brother might have actually fucked up more food than I might have had of. Don't know if I can confirm that or not, but it's fucking insane.
I think the real question comes down to as to why there's even a fight for food in the house in the first place.
You know what? I think as my mom has gotten older, she's just stopped going to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store now for things like I'll double dip. If I'm feeling hungry one day and I'm like, I'm running out of Eddie's, I'll go to the store. Hold on this point. I'll go to the store. I'll look at a whole bunch of options. Going back to my non-baby palette, I'll go, I'm gonna grab some of these the protein things. You get some little cheese, your crackers and stuff. Yeah, I'll grab like 3 of those. Snack packs. I'll grab 3 of those. I'm like, what else do I want? I'm like, I gotta have something for lunch. So I'll grab maybe some Hot Pockets. Found the cheddar and cheese ones. Pretty good, but then I'll go down to the produce. I'll go around. I'll see if their selection's any good. I'll get some oranges, maybe an apple or 2. Got one of those fruit berries a while back, and I was all like, I haven't done it again because I'm like, this is $12 for fruit. I'm not doing this again, bro. $12 for fruit. This is fucking nuts.
So, let me interject here. So, if and when you buy these foods, do you buy in bulk?
No, these are in these runs. These are usually like snackies I'll have throughout like the next few weeks. If I actually do buy on full meals, it's usually just for that meal. I still live with my parents. My mom, I know in the back of my head, my mom's gonna buy like 5 billion different things like on a random Wednesday, so I don't overdo it. But like when it comes to my snacks, I'll grab some protein, a little bit of carbs. I'll maybe buy a fruit thing. I usually buy a lot of oranges. I really fuck with oranges now. I'm a big orange guy. It just depends on the moment. Bananas, I'll fuck with bananas, but then what happens with me is I'll be like, oh, but if I forget about these and let these brown, I can get banana bread. Then I don't have to eat the banana. I go, fuck, I'd rather have the banana bread because then you get nuts in it and then you have a really good diet.
You can still make the banana bread.
I know, but it's just like, but like, do I have the banana now like I intended on purpose? So that's the problem. I have these every once in a while. I'll just be like, dude, I want to fuck up a lot of bananas. Just go on like potassium heavy sprees and I'll just I'll fuck them up. But then after I get to the last banana, I go, damn it, I could have had banana bread. Fuck. So I'm always at this internal struggle of banana bread or banana. Cause I'm not going to buy 2 heads of bananas. That's a lot of bananas. Because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to end up eating all this. And then I think I'll get out of my potassium phase for a bit. And then the bananas will go to waste. Unless my mom notices them and then she'll make them. But then that's a percentage chance. I don't know if she's going to or going not to because she's always done it. She'll look at bananas and go, brown enough? I should make banana bread out of that. I don't know yet. She'll just ponder. She'll ponder. But no, I usually, it's usually for snack runs. But flip side of that, when I'm with Nat and we have to buy things for like the next few days, I usually will buy in bulk. When I move to Seattle, I'll probably end up getting a Costco thing, and I'll probably end up getting a whole probably like a really extensive list. Nat fucks up fruit like a motherfucker. Holy shit! I think she eats it more than you do. If there's fruits, it's just fruits. There's no other snacks. Fuck any type of any other snack you could have. She'll be like, Alex, grab me that insert fruit here. Does not matter.
Need me some grapes.
Yeah, she'll be like, I think I've seen her fuck up a few grapes. Just like a handful of grapes. I'm like, this is my dinner. And I go, you're just gonna have fruit.
Yeah, I couldn't have that just for dinner, but that's usually like my post dinner.
No, she'll just consume more fruit. But no, it's just like that's what I usually end up doing. Like I usually buy a few foods, but like as an adult, I remember having a conversation with my brother about this where he's like, dude, mom overspends. My mom definitely overspends. Critical 2000s thinking was out the fucking door. With me, I end up looking at a lot of prices. I try to have a balanced diet, but of course, you see my weight. I usually like the funner foods. But that's how I live life, bro. It's like, let's be fucking real. As much as chicken tenders and fries can get, a bit cumbersome when you end up looking at a person going, is that all you're gonna eat? Fries and chicken strips go fucking pretty. They go pretty fucking hard.
You better not have that be the only thing you eat.
No, that's gonna lead to some severe health consequences. I don't do that. But
the reason I asked about the fruit thing is because anytime I go to the store and I see fruit and I'm like, ooh, I should get some fruit, I usually buy like a big bag of fruit. And I'll buy multiple varieties of fruit because I know we'll go through it all. I'm like, yeah, I know Colby will probably have some. My mom likes eating apples. The kids will probably eat some.
Healthy family dynamic. Nazi Germany.
I don't even. That's where it's confusing. I'm like, there's only 4 people in your household. How is it that hard?
And it's just food? All fruit for him. That's just how it's been working for years.
So like, even if you bought fruit.
So going back to the previous point. So back to my edible stories about, I'm gonna go to the store, gonna grab like, some food for a bunch of snackies for my munchies, fruit, little snack packs, Hot Pockets, maybe some other things. Maybe I'll end up, some of the time I might actually buy like a dinner meal that I'll make for myself later in that week for my 13 Colonies fucking sandwich.
The sandwich.
So fucking good. I love the mushrooms and broccoli I add. It's a very well made panini. It's like on the top of my panini chart. So aside that, going back a few steps. So I'll buy these snack packs, right, Caleb? And I'll put them in a little corner of the fridge and I go, neat, I'm going to come back to this. Neat. out of the few times I've done it now, and my brother's not usually home for this, my father will consume my crackers, my little snack packs, en masse. En masse. I have gone to the fridge, giggly, high as a motherfucker. Like, open the fridge. Where are my snack packs? And the next day rolls around. I'm pissed. I go, Mom, what happened to my snack packs? Your father had them. And I go, what else did he have? Well, he had dinner. And then he had a fuck ton of fruit. And then, if you want to say baby palate, I think you're at you hate the wrong people. Handfuls of Hershey chocolates, the little bars, little nuggies. My father consumes in mass. So it's not only that.
I don't think that's baby pellet. That's just
gluttony. That, the fruit, other salad based options, dinner, and then my snack packs. And I go, I know I'm heavier than you because I just eat more in volume, but I know why you have diabetes. I feel like I'm gonna say this with confidence. I'm gonna be fat, but I don't think I'm ever gonna have diabetes. I just eat a lot. I don't think I eat my weight in sugar. I really don't. I really just like food. But it's not in like, Jesus, I've seen the bags. Like there'll be a new bag and I test this out. I don't eat any of the bag and I go, how many is he gonna fuck up? And I swear to God, the next day I'm looking out around at noon. I'm making myself some of the munchies I had then, and I'm all like, half the bag is gone.
See, the only way I can
more of these. These were good.
I know those are
really good.
The only way I can relate to that is in these two aspects. Is there's times where I'll get like I'll use popcorn as an example because popcorn you get some good popcorn and it's tasty. But my mother, if I get like a popcorn or a snack that she really enjoys,
she'll fuck the whole thing up.
Literally,
good for her.
In one night, gone. And I'm like, Mom, how did you eat that much popcorn? Like, I can't even be mad because, like,
you know, it's consumed.
Because it's consumed, and I know,
purpose.
I know she'll bring more food into the house, but it's like, goodness, how did you do that?
Damn, lady.
And then on the flip side of that, there's my father, who
doesn't eat anything.
He typically doesn't eat anything, but there has been nights. It hasn't happened in a while, and I know this hasn't happened in a while because I haven't woken up in the morning sad to see the counter in a while. But there are times where I'd get like Krispy Kremes or like the Corner Street donuts. And I had to have that box.
Donuts are gluttony incarnate.
I'd be so happy with that box. I'd be like, yes, because I think I usually get them like at night, ready to eat for breakfast the next morning. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait to eat these donuts.
5 rows of donuts gone.
Yeah, so my dad would get drunk.
Oh.
And during the night, at some point, I don't know when, but he just wake up and he would devour like
half the
3/4 of the box.
Yeah.
And then leave the box open so the rest of the box dried out and became unconsumable.
You really don't eat the dried out Krispy Kremes? I fucked those up. I don't give a fuck. It's still a Krispy Kreme.
It's different when they're hard as a rock, especially when they're not Krispy Kremes. Because like, the Krispy Kremes, they're gone. Yeah, you'll eat that entire box. Yeah. But like with
regular donuts, no,
they become like
that's a weapon.
It's unrecoverable.
Kobe.
If you leave the donut box open overnight, those donuts are gone. You can't have them.
I think that actually applies to a lot of like
anything breaded.
Yeah, breaded, like you leave those. Oh God, the amount of times little Alex has left open a cereal box. But no. This is what makes it sad. Like you close the box, right, with the little like latches or whatever, the shitty ass latches. But then for some whatever reason they open, and then they just slowly be consumed by the air. And then you go up the next day going, oh, they're all stale. But that with bags of chips too.
And see that's after telling those two stories about my parents, I still can't relate to Alex because my parents will at least like refill the food supply in some way.
No.
Like my dad, like that morning after he destroyed the donuts, he'll go to the store and be like, all right, well, I bought you all this fruit. And I'm like, well, I guess that makes up for it. Like it's not a donut, but you know what? I can still eat this fruit throughout the week and it's fine. Or my mom will be like, "Oh, look at I saw this pie or something and it looked really good and I think we should all try it." And I'm like, "That's a great idea."
This
Mom.
is low key. If I ever get a therapist, she needs to watch this episode. I'm gonna tell you this right now about how good your family life is.
It's
no.
We're balanced because even Colby, he'll eat everything in sight, much like your father, but he will refill.
Because Colby has a soul.
Colby has a soul.
Colby sometimes says the dumbest shit and sometimes acts the dumbest shit. But you know what? It's just a little bit of child whimsy ignorance, and that's why I like Colby. Why don't I tell you this? I'm going to tell you this right now. This is going to shatter your world. In the 24 years I have lived, I don't think my father has ever once gone to the store after work. If my mother was not home, if my mother is home, my father gets his ass straight from work to the couch. Never. I think I've seen him do it once, but that was because I was working at Leprechaun and he needed something and I grabbed it for him. My father has never once done that.
Can I act as your therapist real quick?
Go ahead.
Alex, is it possible that your baby palate comes from a defense mechanism that you don't want to eat certain foods because they were barred from you?
Yes.
And it's not worth the fight to go for those foods, so you don't want those foods ever.
Is it trauma or is it survival? I don't know.
Both.
Yes, it is terrible, dude. And like, sure, I low key do it to Nat sometimes. I consume all of her food. She's like, "What the fuck?" And I go,
I shall eat.
Do you want to go to the grocery store? I do that for her, and then we go to the grocery store, and then she has a fun time because we're doing something outside of the the apartment, which I'm fine with. I like that. I like going out places, but dude, as I grow up and I think about things, I realize, wow, man, this is not my dad. I think it's the entire town of Othello. Every man in Othello, Washington, is not a sane human being. If you were born pre 2000s, you have severe problems. I don't get it. I don't know why. They are all. This is multiple families where food, once it's taken off the grill and put on the fucking cutting board, if you don't get it there, you're fucked.
What happened in Othello pre Y2K?
Motherfuckers were hungry.
Was it like there's some famine that never has been told in history that happened in Othello pre Y2K?
I don't know. No, it's not just Othello. It's Othello, Warden, some parts of Pasco, bro. The Prunedas, Garzas, the Martinezes, and I think there's like other family lines. Dude, those motherfuckers do not share food, dude. When the minute we'll have a gathering and have like a family event, but when it comes to food, if you don't fucking eat it, you're fucked.
Let's think historically. Think historically on the area. From what I know of where it is right now, very agricultural, but not fruit agricultural and not vegetable agricultural. Mm-hmm. It's cow agricultural. Yeah. And then think back. Warden still doesn't have any major grocery stores.
Really?
In the city.
Dude.
Othello, I think, has Walmart and Harvest.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long those have been.
They've been there. Harvest has been there for like pre-Y2K. So it's been there for
really?
It's been there for a fat.
Our Harvest barely got here like 2006.
Yeah.
So, Harvest has been there for a while.
Yeah.
Which means they have some sort of groceries going in. Mm-hmm. But if Walmart wasn't there,
Harvest would be uncontested.
Y2K, then Harvest would be the only one, and that's a small grocery store. That's smaller than our Harvest.
So then this gets to the other one too. So what I think it is, right? If we're doing big brain, there's Carnicerías, near Little Mexico. There's Othello, and then I gotta look at this on the map. East. So if Othello is here, east of it is Little Mex, but like on the outskirts, in between Little Mexico, that's what the ghetto term for it is called. And Othello, there's a whole bunch of carnicerias. So what I think it is I think you're right. It's all of that. So those options are a little bit more expensive. People have to go out of their way to find them. But and I'm gonna enact my Mexican card here, and I'm gonna enact my grandfather's ruling of this. There's too many goddamn Mexicans. Brackets derogatory in this goddamn town. So that means there's a whole bunch of hardworking Mexican parents with their now Americanized spoiled children. I think there's an entire I think I'm gonna phrase it like this. I don't think it's just Othello. I think it's a lot more places. The immigrant children of Mexicans who were born in the Gen X era are all spoiled and extremely selfish and have severe arrested development. I genuinely think that.
I think historically across the nation and societally speaking, I think that actually is a study that they have found.
Really?
Yeah, I think like the children of immigrant parents who worked hard to get to where they were to give their children a comfortable life
I want
in
you
America.
You're clocking my dad.
Those children, like those who came from the immigrants, do tend to either A, become criminals, or B, become spoiled due to the circumstances that they grew up in.
My father has said to me in passing that if he asked something of his father would put my grandfather would put more time into work to buy his son whatever said object.
Wow.
And it's bad too, because then you get into the Mexican cultural thing. Eldest boy, spoiled. I think my aunts have clocked my dad a few times going, "You fucking prick." They're older now so they can fight. And he goes, "You always got fucking everything." I was like, "Ooh, lore that I'm not aware of."
Which is a crazy thought process, because then I look and hear about like how like my dad grew up with his family, and like I can't remember exactly.
I think your mom is your mom and dad are model citizens.
But
like,
my
it's crazy.
My dad has this. I don't remember where this ideology came from, but it is something that I believe my grandmother did on my mom's side. But
the goat?
Essentially, my dad will not eat until he is certain that everybody else has eaten.
Okay, so I want to. This is This is a food psychology episode. This is a good episode. You said it in passing like three episodes ago now, where your grandmother told your mom, find something in the garbage can. Yeah. You told me that, and I immediately knew why we're in this house in this exact moment with the backyard. They live on a fucking bitchin' plot of land. I now realize, oh my God, if you did not fucking struggle as a child, you will... Oh my God, I'm starting to realize that I think I'm literally just your mom or dad. I really do think the conditions my mom's not spoiled. Her brother was the only child. Going back into the idea, if you are the single child of a single male child of a Mexican family, you will be spoiled. I think that's 2 times over now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And if you do not have certain criteria that are built up that makes you successful, you ultimately, I think, evolve into my dad's phenotype. And there's a lot of them. It's just not my father. I've seen so many of his generation just act like total pricks. Holy shit, dude. I really do think that, like, I like your dad. Your dad's goofy at times. I see how your older brother resemble your father. I think you resemble your mom a lot more. No diss to him. But I do think, looking at your parents' actions, like, oh God, you two actually, oh God, I'm seeing it. Those two struggled. I think that's why my mom is such, God, I need to hug my mom more.
Oh,
my mom used to work in the fields, dude.
Oh my gosh.
She used to work in the fields. She was the first child of two immigrant parents that had to go field to field, dude.
Wow.
I don't think my dad ever touched the field. I think he really low-key got the last of like the true Reagan American experience. Dude, I'm seeing how both my grandparents raised my parents, dude. Holy fuck, I'm really seeing it struggle. Ours grandparents still struggle. Those motherfuckers had medical bills so bad they moved to Texas, dude. They had to leave Washington. Like, there's lore there. On the flip side of that, fuck, you should have not given him that goddamn handout, Grandpa. You should have beat him more and just not given him shit. I'm now realizing in this conversation I really can't give my kids shit. They gotta work for that shit. I gotta put them through the Gohan treatment, bro. Yeah. Dad, can I get a toy? Not until you defeat Perfect Cell. Not until you ascend to Super Saiyan 2.
You want food? Here's an apple. It's sour. That's too effing bad.
At least you got an apple. You're complaining about the apple?
You're gonna complain that you're hungry? Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, boo-hoo. You're gonna play video games and you're gonna get a bad roll, and guess what? You're gonna have to redo that mission again until you get a good roll, whatever weapon you want. That's how life works.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. I think.
But you know, on that note, you should probably have your fridge open to your children.
No, I do want that. Me and Nat have talked about like having kids. You know, I want to name my daughter Raven. I think I have like a weird bond with like I think I'm just going to be shooting girls out. I don't think I'm going to have a single boy. Watch up end up happening. I only get boys.
Hold on, let me be your therapist for a second. Alex, is it possible that you are astral projecting yourself to only have girls because you are afraid of how you might react with your son and hope that you will not have any possibility of recreating your own childhood?
Now that you say it, maybe. But to be fair, flashback to a previous podcast episode. Remember when I said that I think girls are born innately like good, quote unquote, or no, I forgot what I said. Like you don't need to teach a boy, don't pick up the rock to fucking beat somebody. Girls don't do that. I don't know. Girls are just not.
I don't think that's true.
It's an idea. It's not my father. It's my brother. I think my brother's the issue. I do not want to be given the responsibility of raising a boy that has no appeal for like there has to be a little authority. I'm just scared of raising a boy that is just a complete savage, like to the point where you can't parent them properly. Savage. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm scared of. I don't think I've ever met girls. No, this might be because of a lack of ignorance here, because I don't have any female sisters, I don't have any sisters, where I'm like, I think they might be easier to manage. Because what Nat has said to me, she's like, I wasn't too bad in comparison to my brothers. So I'm like, cool. I don't want to deal with that. And also another thing too, I've also talked to a lot of moms, if I ever am passing, and I know the example I used was a bit extreme, but I always hear from couples who have boys and girls, the girls are significantly easier to raise because the other one's fucking trying to kill itself every 5 seconds. What if I jump off of this? No, stop doing that.
I got news for you. That's just children.
Yeah, but I don't know. The ones I've talked to.
The amount of times in the past 4 years
Angie's done something.
Angie has done something that could potentially kill herself is innumerable.
But no, I think when it comes to a lot of it, I think a lot of parents just kind of suck. I'm just gonna say it, bro. Like, if I were to do a full-on evaluation, I'm like, you did the bare minimum. You get like a 6. But when it comes to the other parent emotional support things, fucking flop. I don't think you even know my favorite color.
Oh,
yeah. Like, it could be red, it could be black, might depend on the time of day. But I think even the motherfucker might say blue.
Say blue.
No. No, my Andrew ruined the color blue for me. He was like, he put blue on everything. I'm like, dude, like he'd make custom characters blue. I'm like, dude, holy fuck, get off this color, my dude. Holy shit. But no, this is bad. I think you are kind of right there. I think the constant hoarding of fruit might be, indicative of not of a baby palate, but of a very small palate that was reduced up until recently. It's kind of bad.
It was all a defense This episode was a growing moment for Alex. He learned about himself. He learned that his food traumas have leaked into his adult life, where now he can finally on his own get to branch out and try different foods
at a reasonable cost. I'm not paying $70 for chicken tikka masala.
And hopefully in the near future can do it without consequence.
You know what? If my daughter wants an apple, have a fucking apple.
Here's an apple.
I'm not gonna bitch and say, who ate the last apple? I don't fucking know. Well, I don't eat them because you do this exact thing. So look at the other two.
The question shouldn't be who ate the last apple. The question becomes, when am I going to go to the store and get more apples? Because clearly, apples are loved in this household.
I think I'm going to be fat, but I don't think I'm going to be diabetic. I have a feeling I'm going to be fat, but I do not think I'm going to be diabetic. I don't know. It's the feeling I have. I think I'll always will have at least a little bit of love weight on me, but I don't think I'm ever going to get to that. Dude, I don't know how my dad got to 300 pounds, dude. I don't. Bruh, this doesn't help his case, by the way, for the previous things we said. My dad got big back in the day. I saw some previous images and I went, sometimes I don't like to look at the podcast because, like, when I spread out like this, I go, damn, I'm fat. But then I look back at my dad's previous images and I go, I'm not that fat though. That's like my belly, you see my belly on screen. I'm not going to deny it. I got comfortable with it. I finally, after high school, I got over that trauma. But dude, my belly's pretty proportional. I think while sitting down, so I don't have the weird like fat guy syndrome of like. Yeah. Like I'll pull it down because my shirt will ride up and the bottom of my tummy will show up. I'm like, hold on, let me be proper about it.
We've had these shirts for a while. They do that.
Yeah. Roshi has gone through his work. It's a very comfortable shirt. You just in life, you gotta put down the fucking all the absorbent food and share. It's almost like sharing is ultimately beneficial for you, so you don't gorge yourself to death. Yeah, I don't get that either, dude. Cause like low key, bro, dude, he must have. Oh my god! Like I'm saying this out loud to you, and so I have all my extended lore in the background. In my head, I'm go, dude, he's been consuming all of this by himself. My mom eventually got fatter over time. Having 2 kids and having a husband who likes to eat will do that to you. My mom used to be a twig. Like. You see Caleb now? That was my mom's size. Just add breasts to that, like maybe even like 20 pounds less. That's crazy. That's what her build was. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my god, I think my dad, like after high school, just gorged himself to death up until probably the last 10 years. I'm like, my god, this is terrible. And then how my dad solves I fuck up a whole family size bag of Hershey Nuggets. I have 1 salad per week. My brother clocked him on that. Yeah. That did it. That solved the problem. There's no fucking way, man. I have a feeling the reason why he gets tired at 8:00 is because he's not
a sugar crush.
Something similar to that, dude. I'm like, we're going to be 30. We're going to be 40. And this is going to be a conversation that somewhere along the line we pick up and be like, I think I know why my dad died like before the age of 70. I have a feeling, bro, that my mom is going to be a widow at 60.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying it, dude. I do not think it's going to go in a positive direction, dude. I look at him and I go, you might be skinnier than I am, but I think there's underlying issues here.
And to end on a note, I I think as us, as adults, and as Alex gets ready to create his own family in the future, the goal is to create healthy living and eating conditions for both yourself and the future generations.
I you know what, bro? I have to really say, I'm really in love with your dad's character. The guy acts like a total idiot sometimes, but he has a heart of gold. He really does. It's really like nice to hear that your dad goes, "Did everybody eat?" Yeah, even some people even ate twice. Great. And then your dad proceeds to eat. That's nice. Because my dad's a total opposite. Ruffles, where's my plate?
Where's my plate?
Oh, I know. We're just keep on going. Maybe Caleb will cut this in post. But dude, there's been times where it's like, why does Alex have a plate before me? I'm like, dude, I got up out of my fucking chair 20 minutes before you. Grabbed this food without my mother needing to do it for me. What the fuck is wrong?
Well, my dad's not innocent either. He'll never make his own plate.
Well, that's fine. Eventually, when you get a wife, you'll do it. But to complain that you're not the first one served, issues. I think there's issues here.
That's crazy. That's actually a crazy statement. Why does my son have a meal before I?
Why is my child almost done eating before me? I don't know. It's like he got here like 20 minutes before I called you and then was able to finish his food because you came 10 minutes later. It is funny, man. You know the reason why I eat standing up is so I don't have to fucking just like deal with people. I just eat and go, okay, we're done with this. Like it's
Alex has so many trauma responses.
I think me standing up eating is a trauma response. I just want to get the fuck out of the goddamn kitchen.
Alex genuinely has so many trauma responses from just dealing with food. It's actually crazy.
God, is that why I'm fat? Fuck.
Literally.
You know what?
I always thought about that. Like when we were in high school, I was like, yeah, I wonder why Alex doesn't seem to have like a set time that he like eats dinner. He just like kind of goes in and out and eats.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't like sit down and eat ever.
I want you to know the times Caleb has got me food. I want you to know this. Take this to your heart and like as the best friend you are. I sit down to eat with you. I might get halfway up. I might get up because I like to pace. That's just natural to my thing. I don't think that's a trauma response. I just like to pace. But I'll sit down with Caleb and eat. I'll sit down with my girlfriend and eat. I will not sit down with my family and eat.
That's like a primitive, like
monkey response,
animalistic response that like Alex has very few people that he trusts to sit down and eat with.
Because, oh my God, they're going to take my food and I have to run away.
Any other time he's in danger while eating, so he's on guard while eating his meal. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this week.
Caleb will go back to his normal family and have a good dinner. I'm gonna go back to my fucking Spartan arena.
The Spartan arena.
I don't even know what my mom's making. I fucking just left.
We literally exist like very different creatures.
You know what? I know the podcast is ending. I've noticed when you guys have invited, they don't even. Oh my God, man! Fuck, my family is fucked up. These motherfuckers don't even have to ask me to eat. They're just kind of just like, yeah, we just expect you to eat. There's a lot of food here left.
So much food Alex can eat if he wants.
Yeah, and they don't even force me, and I just stand. I stand up and eat, and I just go, oh wait a minute, I can probably sit next to Colby. Shit. God, oh my God, damn, you clocked me this episode. It's not baby palate, it's emotional trauma.
It's emotional trauma palate.
I'm fine. I'll eat most foods. This is like, I just like, damn. Okay, you know what a fruit I've been wanting? We can end it on this. I've been really wanting a dragon fruit. I want to try a dragon fruit.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, dragon fruit flavored stuff is more enjoyable than dragon fruit itself, I'd have to say. Like, dragon fruit itself is just a more expensive kiwi.
Now that you mention it, yeah. Huh. Fuck, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, I am too.
No.
And there's no fruit. I hate it.
I want you. Well, here's a funny thing. We'll end the podcast. I got here before I came down here to say hi to you. I went upstairs to see if there was any food. Because it's like, I looked up there. It was the first time in a long time. I go, damn, these motherfuckers going on shit up here. I was like, fuck.
It's hard when we don't have direct access to the store anymore and half the food's poisoned.
Dude, I can't wait till the 2028 elections. It's going to be so fun because I don't have to deal with fucking morons anymore because everybody's going to fucking hate Republicans.
We can only hope.
We gerrymandered everything. Yeah, you could gerrymander everything until everybody votes blue because you fucking sucked for a decade.
You actually did not help anything.
You made it actively worse.
Our money is not even worth anything. They've actively pushed people to start their own farms.
Yeah. Well, we can leave it off on that.
Anyway, that's it. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.